So you got clout, so you got clout. I'm on now. Hey, so you got clout, so you got clout. I'm on now. Say I'm on now. Hey, gotta celebrate life, and that's alright. Yeah, I can't been working so hard, they supporting the couples out of these moves. Let me hit snooze, time for me to get up. Get bust, I ain't got time to be stuck. You been discovered, but there's so many tickets up. It's been an honor, the blessing, I don't believe in luck.
That's another thing too. Like, you my guy, right? And Sean, I got used to call you Sean.
It's a good outfit change.
Yep.
Like, it's a good outfit change.
Yeah, go ahead. It's a good time to change your wardrobe. Go ahead. Yeah. Get your star on. Get your star on. But like, Sean is a really like genuine guy. You know, and I know you get like a lot of flack because people see you doing all these big things or what they perceive as big things.
What they perceive as big, they don't know the moment before you go into
just because you're not sitting around at home.
Yeah.
And and when I see your photos, you're on the red carpet. I saw that picture you took with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Somebody like me will be proud and get inspired by things like that.
Yeah.
And but you have other people around you that think you're trying to flex, trying to you're capping for the gram or whatever. Yeah. So like, how do you does that affect what you post and how you post, or
it definitely affects.
How does that affect you? How does that negativity affect how you move on social media?
Who sent you there? For the record, y'all, we didn't have no conversation about these questions prior to meeting. Like, that's crazy, man. This is a divine moment.
No, come on now.
I'm growing in my spirituality. Christianity is like the root, and universe and all this kind of stuff. I feel like it's all God.
Right.
And stuff like this keeps happening. Like, these things I've wanted to talk about, and I just really haven't had the platform. But anyway, it affects.
Platform for y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Come on now.
But now, it's definitely all of it affects me. I don't care if there's a human. I don't care what anyone says. There's not a human on earth who's not affected by negative things that are said about them, or negative perceptions, or negative rumors. We're human. We're emotions. We're spirits. But it never stops me. Quote. It ain't gonna stop me. So I think I share way less of what I used to. Like 2016, every other post was, via Instagram or Facebook, was on some red carpet or some event I was going to. You know what I mean? People don't know that I'm a +1. I'm not on the guest list, but I got friends on the guest list, and so I'm going. But I'm just sharing those moments with people. You know what I mean? Right. And people there've been several people who've kind of felt the way about that. What's going on? Hold on.
So what's the backlash like?
Yeah. So the backlash is I don't know. I think it's not even my fault, because there's so many people who are pretentious and they put on and act like they got it and they don't. Right. And so they kind of just assume that others are doing that same thing. But the backlash has been, if I'm understanding the word backlash correctly, I ain't gonna flex. But I think what you're saying is like, what happened? Like, what are the types of things I've heard?
Yeah.
So, from college, from hometown, from like former friends and relatives, former friends, close relatives.
Right.
Again, when they're not experiencing that with you, they don't know what to think of it. You know what I mean? So they don't really know to take my word for it or whatnot. So I think a lot of people have thought I was just like, I don't know, making it up. Like, there was even a rumor at my college back in undergrad that I was faking about being in Atlanta, because I was doing an internship in Atlanta in 2014, and I would post photos at like 11 hip hop screenings or whatever, and people thought I was lying about being there. When I moved to New York to study acting at the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts, 2014, shout out. I would post photos from class and walking the streets going to school. People from home were thinking I was lying about it. Like, they thought I was still in Dothan. I'm just posting pictures from back in the day. Like, I have been through it. People drag my name, bro. I'll go home and talk to some cousins. They're like, yeah, man, I heard some people, like, we were playing cards somewhere and your name came up in the conversation, and they're like, oh, Derek is the best known flexer in Dothan, Alabama. He's always posting stuff, and I'm like, what would I gain from that? You know what I mean? But yeah, I've heard a lot.
Wow. Okay.
But God has also used those posts and like that stuff to motivate a lot of people from where I'm from. So I've also got a lot of pre-fans and supporters who are like, man, I haven't experienced those things, but you sharing about it, man. Keep going. Like, I love what you're doing. So for those people, I still share my life, man.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's
yes, sir.
Hey, you keep saying 2014. Is that like when you really started pursuing acting as a career? That was your year?
Bro, you really listening? Okay, facts.
I do this.
Yeah, man. 2014, May 2014 is when I graduated from Troy University.
Okay.
After 6 years of pursuing my 4-year degree.
Okay.
And that'll go into my book of what to, what some of the blocks to kind of, look out for. But my bad, I had a cough. No, that'll train of thought. What was I saying? It's the ADHD, bro. It's ADHD.
After 6 years again.
Boom. Yeah, I finally got it. And so 2014, I said, either I'm going to go straight on to do some like corporate America, academia, traditional, conventional type of stuff, which I don't want to do, but I'm just doing it because I feel like society says we need to. I want to be viewed as a man.
It's a safe check.
Yeah, I want to be viewed as a man and someone who has structure and, this great life ahead of him. So I was like, I'm either going to take that path. I'm going to really start listening to my mentors and my spiritual advisors and all these successful people and jump right in, no matter the struggle, and just make it happen, bro. So that was the year I made a decision to walk this thing out.
That's what's up. Okay, I feel it. I'm right behind you. I was 2015 when I decided to make that leap. So we not too far behind.
All right.
So since 2014, it's 2019 now. That's 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years on this journey.
Yeah. I think August will make 5 years.
What do you think has been like the toughest stretch of time for you as an actor, like pursuing this thing? Because this is really hard work.
Yeah.
Even when money's low, you're not booking. It just everything goes wrong at one time, and the only thing like I said earlier, the only thing keeping you going really is these personal affirmations that you have to keep telling yourself
every day
to keep you from going crazy. So like we all get weary.
Yeah.
So when was like your the hardest point for you as an actor? For the people who hate on you, what I'm saying? For the
I'm not spending
for the backlashers.
Nah, but I'm not. And let me clarify.
I think my man trying to cap. He's a human being. You know what I'm saying?
I was answering the question. Like, I don't really pay too much attention. Thank God these days I don't pay too much attention to that negativity.
Right. Okay.
I chop it up and use it as motivation. But I don't focus on that too much. But now, man, I would say 2015 when I actually went to New York. You know what I mean? So. Now, I'm going to say 2015 and I'm going to say 2017. Okay. I'm going to say both of those.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
One was in New York, one was Atlanta. And I went up there to New York. What is it called? On a wing and a prayer? A wing and a prayer?
A wing and a prayer.
All right, we're going to say it's a wing and a prayer, y'all. I don't know. But I went up there on that. I promise you, it had to be God. It had to be God. It was straight up intuition. I think that's the word Oprah uses all the time. Shout out.
Shout out.
I went.
A lot of names.
I think it was fear. I was like, I literally just finished college. If I start a job right now, like some salary earning job, I'm going to stay in it. I'm going to be stuck in it. I'm not going to leave. I know I'm not going to leave. And so I literally went. Found a school there, auditioned for it, got scholarship, but not enough because it was $41,000.
Okay.
$41,000 for that complete, 3 semesters.
Right.
And so I went there, didn't have any money for it, bro. I didn't have anywhere to stay. Even my sister, not putting you under the bus, Bunny, but even my sister, I didn't stay with her. She didn't even. I don't think she even knew my situation because I didn't want to, burden her with that.
Right.
So, I didn't have anywhere to stay. I was literally like finding people on social media, Instagram, Facebook, finding couches. And of course that was a horrible experience. You have people who are expecting certain things and that's not working out, so it's time to move. But the point I'm making is that no foundation at all. No money set, no nothing. And I went to New York. I'm sleeping on the subway some nights. I remember specifically one night sleeping in this park over near Morningside, like west side of Harlem, until my then roommate came home. We had some crazy times, you know what I mean? But That was like the most beautiful experience of my life, bro. I can't even consider it like bad. It was rough, but it wasn't bad because I experienced so much from that point, man.
Like what? What made it beautiful?
It made it beautiful.
What do you remember when you look back?
I was really in New York, and that's all I'm thinking. I'm like, I'm from a trailer park, Snell Grove Trailer Park, Ozark, Alabama, dirt road, sharing the room. And in my bed with my older brother Rodney, my younger brother Demise, we're like 11 years old, still have the same exact bed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's my background. And then now I'm grown and I'm in New York on my own, just sheer faith. And so that whole reality and that realization kind of just, I don't know, it made it beautiful. Like I'm out here trying.
Okay, I feel that.
I'm out here trying.
Well,
you know what I mean?
So what about 2017?
2017 was that was the year after I had so many run-ins with like quote unquote celebrities. Going to like a lot of industry events, and that's like that false sense of achievement.
Right.
Oh, I'm around celebrities. Are you booking roles though? You know what I mean? Shout out to the folks who think they're famous and successful because they are around the industry. Can I do that?
No, you can. Go ahead.
All right, that was a shout out to y'all. You're not really successful when you start getting booked. You know what I mean?
That's true.
What I think. You know,
that's true.
And so, my point in saying that is that was my whole scope at that moment. I'm like, oh, I'm making it. I'm always with people.
Yeah.
But I wasn't booking nothing.
Right.
And so, yeah, the journey with like finally devoting all my attention to my craft and training. Sometimes and auditioning, man, that whole process, it was hard because I saw how hard it was really going to be how hard it could be to really start booking those roles, roles that were quality and had substance, you know what I mean? So in that regard, 2017 was really hard because I actually started doing the groundwork.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I feel that. Okay.
So I started moving with the groundwork.
Differently.
Yeah.
So you've been on this way for about 2 years now.
I would say 3.5.
3.5.
Because I made the decision in 2014.
Yeah.
But I really started like focusing all my energy on that.
I mean like this shift in mentality.
Yeah.
Like 2 years. A year and a half, kind of. A little over a year. Still 3.5 years?
I did 2 years and a half.
2.5. Okay. That's the magic number that we gonna stick with.
Yeah, we're gonna stay with that.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Young king been working so hard, they supporting the couples out of these moves. Let me hit snooze, time for me to get up. Get bust, I ain't got time to be stuck. You been escaping, nobody so many tickets up. It's been an honor, the blessing, I don't believe in luck. I'm ready for my